Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to CJ Soul Messages. It's CJ here, and we are going to do your mid-month October 2021 reading. It will be a general reading, and, time's fluid, so although it's for the last couple of weeks of October, it may flow into a little bit of November, and let's just get started here. All right, we're going to start with pulling out a card from the Divine Animals Oracle and see what energy is around you or what you could possibly be working with or embodying for this last part of October. Let's invite the angels, guides, loved ones, ancestors, and our divine, and Mother Gaia here. Thank you so much. Please offer me guidance in this reading for Scorpio. Beautiful water sign. One more. Thank you. Wow, we got the jackal. Gorgeous. So the jackal speaks of truth. And it is the number 44, which is a very powerful number and reduces down to 8, which is all about your own life path. What life path you're on. This is solely about you. So the jackal is one that is secretive in ways, but is always trying to get to the truth. In this picture, if you can look and see, the figure has a mask on. I'll try and get it as clear as I can for you. Which gives the energy of you're not seeing everything that is there. There could be possible things that are hidden from you in the next couple of weeks. Things that someone is hiding from you, or it could be things that you are hiding from yourself. So we will read from the book to get the rest of the message of the jackal energy. So give me one moment, please. And there we go. Authenticity is important. Live your truth fearlessly. Someone around you is not telling you the truth. Do not fear what you cannot control. We will all leave a legacy, so you should consider what this might be for you. Death is a part of life. Well, Scorpio, that's a very interesting card to come out because your card in traditional tarot is the death card. So let's get into this reading and see what this is about. But there feels a need, there's some kind of clarity that's got to be brought in to focus, and there's some truth that needs to be spoken. Now, I'm going to pull a card from Moonology just to get a little bit more energy here. So, let's see. Very interesting energy to have around you or to be working with. Feels like there's something that needs to have the light shone on it, and something needs to die out so something new can start. Right now, Spirit is giving me the energy that it is maybe a self-belief that you are needing to see really clearly from. Okay, so we got a time to give rather than take. This is the new moon in Virgo. Virgo is represented by the Hermit card. So that's the energy Spirit was giving me, that there is this need for you to actually get to the bottom of something, to get to the truth of something. But you may need to take a moment, like the Hermit, and shine your light inwardly. For some, it may be shining the light outwardly to see if someone is lying to you or keeping something that is secret from you. But new moon in Virgo, time to give rather than to take. And this can be referring to a time to give to yourself as well. I'm really picking that energy up. A time to give to yourself about what your truth may be. What your actual truth is, not what you have maybe either been told that you're true, who you are, or something that you've been telling yourself that you maybe are not capable of or not good enough or something. But we'll get into the tarot and Spirit will clarify this for us. So let's just get started here. But it is pretty interesting energy. I do need to say again, because it's a 4-4, which reduces down to 8, this does really feel like this is solely talking about yourself and your own self-belief. So with that, let's start getting into the tarot. Start with pulling some cards from the Light Seers deck. Love this deck. Okay, that came quick. King of Swords. Your cards come out. Death and Birth. King of Cups. Lovers. 4 of Cups. Wow. That was really quick. And 2 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So there is a choice here. There is a choice that you may be wrestling with, or a choice that needs to be made so that you actually are able to see the whole truth and nothing but the truth about whatever this is revolving around. Scorpio, you are the water element. You are very emotional. You are extremely intuitive. You are very creative as well. You have many, many gifts. Some of you may even be into the spiritual realm of helping others and heal. Really picking that up because we have the King of Cups that has come out right beside your card. So there is this energy here with this reading that you have been feeling pretty stuck in something, frustrated, that you are almost, if not at the verge of kind of giving up. Whether this is happening right now, could be happening a bit in the past. Everyone's on different timelines. But this is the energy of, you know, really you've given something a lot. You've contemplated a lot. You've worked on a lot, but things still haven't come to what you are wishing for. This card is beautiful because it is asking you to actually try and look at this cup that is full, that has got rainbow colors dancing in and out and just swirling around, ready to be acknowledged, ready to be seen, ready to actually, like, hello, look at me. Forget about these 3 cups. Please turn and look here. Look at what else we have to offer. And I feel like for some of you, you're not feeling like that. You haven't been feeling that. You haven't been actually seeing your gifts, seeing what you're capable of, seeing what you're able to do with your life, and or even how to manifest it into your life, all the things that is your purpose. So this feels very much like an energy that you're in right now. You know, we have the Lovers that has come out. So for some of you, this may be in a relationship that there is some truth that needs to be acknowledged so that things can change, so that there can be this movement forward instead of being stuck in this unfulfilled, stagnant position of the 4 of Cups. The Lovers also is known as a choice card. So we basically have 2 choice cards here. We've got the 2 of Swords, which is the air element. And that's all about how we're thinking, how we communicate, our intelligence, all the things that go on up in our head. But there is a choice between head and heart. And then with the Lovers showing up, it is if that is another confirmation that there is this choice you have to make. And I feel for you that it is one of continuing to see things as you have been seeing them, or choosing to see things from a different view. Remember, I mentioned Virgo with the Hermit, taking the time out to really go inward and really connecting with what your truth is. Your card showing up in the reading is extremely powerful. Death or rebirth, death and rebirth. And it reduces down to a number 4. So maybe you're going to start seeing a lot of 4s. You know, you got the 4 of Cups here, you've got the number 44 here, and then you have Death, which is 4. It's 13, but it reduces down to 4. So you may start seeing a lot of 4s, and if you do, that is your way of Spirit trying to say to you, you know, it's time for you to start seeing things a little bit differently. Choose differently on how you are moving in your life. Death is asking you to let go of one way, to let go of one way of seeing things, of how you are even the energy that you're putting out, to let go of that, because there's a need for you to see it in a different way. You know, and I mentioned Jackal being 44, reducing down to 8. And, you know, we do have the infinity sign here, which to me, the infinity sign is always like, if you look at it sideways, it's like an 8, right? So really powerful here. There is this transformation that has to happen, that needs to come in for you, so that you can actually become really balanced again within yourself. The King of Cups is here, which is your element, right? And the King of Cups is so chill. He is just comfortable with his intuitive sides. He is balanced emotionally. He does not become unstable in his emotions. Very protective energy, and also very loving, giving energy. He is balanced. And that is what is needing to come in to your energy field in order for you no longer to remain in the 4 of Cups. You also have the King of Swords that has come up. Another powerful energy. 2 kings. The King of Swords uses his sword to cut away whatever he does not need in his life anymore. And he's confident in that decision, and he's very clear in that decision. He has a very clear mind, a very strong mind. And he uses his intellect to really decipher what is real and what is not real. And so there is this feeling here of a disillusionment here, of you not really seeing the truth of something. So this isn't going to resonate with everyone. So take what does and leave what doesn't. But there is this feeling here that Spirit wants you to really be able to decipher what is your truth and what is not the truth. If this is revolving another person, this truth is going to come out. The mask is going to be removed, and you're going to be able to see very clearly. But if this is pertaining to yourself, there is this need for you to actually remove your mask and give to yourself the honest version of who you truly really are. Let's see what's underneath the 2 of Swords here. 8 of Wands. So 8 of Wands is the fire element. That is our creative side. That is our passionate side. That's the energy of movement, of, you know, fire is about how we move in this world. And the 8 of Wands is very fast moving. Once you make a decision, things change very rapidly. All these wands are focused on one point, and they are moving really, really fast. This can also mean like a message may be coming in that actually gives you some kind of truth, if this is regarding another person. So it's going to apply again differently to everyone. But if this is regarding, if you're resonating with this and you've been feeling like just stuck, and that you maybe have lost some faith in who you are, and in that way you've almost been lying to yourself about what you're capable of, there is this need for you to become very, very focused on your truth. And then underneath that is the wheel. So once you're able to do that, once you're able to do that and get really focused on your truth, become very emotionally centered again, and allow that old way of thinking to really die out, because it's not positive for you. It's not going to give you the growth or help you manifest what it is that you are wanting to bring into your world, into your life. So there is this definite need for you to transform the way you are thinking and feeling about yourself. The truth has to be spoken. And that is the biggest gift you can give to yourself. Time to give rather than take. Time to give to yourself. You've got to give to yourself here. So let that happen, because then the wheel is underneath the 8 of Wands, and the wheel starts to move now into your positive vibe, into your positive zone. It starts to move and spin for the positive of your life. And just to confirm that is the Chariot that is underneath there. And the Chariot is, a Cancer card. but that's water. So this is getting back in your driver's seat and really taking on the direction you want to go and really going full speed ahead and not allowing any self-doubt or any misconceived thoughts that you may have had about yourself or your ability to get to where you want to. That gets washed away and you start moving really fast. This is a victory card. And underneath that, Scorpio, we have the Magician. So what you want to bring into your world, you can, and you are actually, even at this moment, whenever you're listening to this reading, whatever your mindset is, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you feel like you believe about yourself, is going to be so. That's the way energy works. It doesn't recognize what's right or what's good or bad for us. It recognizes just the energy, and it gives us what we want. Excuse me, I just have to blow my nose. Sorry about that. Got a little bit of allergy still kicking around here. So that's for some of you. For others, Scorpio, if this is revolving a relationship, or, you know, this could be career, wherever, place it wherever, but if this is involving someone else and you have been feeling that there's some truth that needs to really kind of come out, you know, the truth is going to come, it is going to be shown. It truly is. And then maybe you're going to have to make a decision on what you're going to do with that relationship. We have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. So the King of Cups, I feel, is your energy. And the King of Swords could be the other person. So that could be, you know, air sign, which is Libra. Oh my God, my mind's just going completely blank here. Gemini and Libra, Gemini, Kristen. Jeez. Let me think. Well, I don't know. My brain's not working here today. But let's not get stuck on that. Could be an air sign. Or what could be happening here is that you're needing to actually see the truth and allow whatever needs to die out, die out. You're going to make a choice. And you're going to use your sword, as the King of Swords will do, to cut out the bullshit that's in his life. And it doesn't matter if you're female or male here. This reading applies to both. It's just the energy of the cards. And using that sword then brings you this nice balance and calmness again into your life. One where you are not able to get disheveled anymore if you have been feeling that way. Because the Four of Cups is that energy. Very interesting. Okay, so let's start pulling some clarifiers here. See what else Spirit wants to tell you. Thank you so much for your guidance. Please show me clearly. Oh, and we're using the Fountain deck here, in case for those that are interested. All right. Give me clarity on the Four of Cups, please, for Scorpio. Three of Cups. So that feels like there was a time here, you know, Three of Cups to the Four of Cups. There was a time when there was really exciting things happening here with the Three of Cups, where there was a lot of happiness and joy and celebration at some point. So in a relationship or within yourself, there was a point somewhere where you were really enjoying what you were doing, who you were, how you were getting there, and there was a lot of celebrating energy around it. There were people celebrating with you. So, and you know, again, this could be for a relationship. It was really great at the very beginning. So, but then you go to the Four of Cups, which is not the same as the Three of Cups. That's a completely more desolate. Ooh, okay. Got two. Oh, got a couple cards that have come out here. That feeling of Four of Cups after the Three of Cups, that's kind of deflation. It's just kind of, it's just like, well, we had all of this, or I had all of that, and now I don't. It's just not. I'm not. It doesn't have the same feeling anymore. So we have the Tower that has come out. And then the Ten of Wands and the Four of Cups again. So we have double confirmation here, Scorpio, that you were at one point feeling very fulfilled with the Three of Cups, but it has turned into something, a feeling like now you're just kind of blocked in, like you're literally locked in, blocked in, just stuck. Best way to put it. You're just stuck. And The Ten of Wands was under the Four of Cups. So this is representing all the burdens and the baggage and the heaviness. And, you know, you've really given a lot to something or to someone, and it has been really exhausting. And, you know, you're tired of it. You're tired of feeling that way. You want things to change. You want something positive to come into your life. And it needs to come into your life. So you then have the Tower. So it is asking you to let it all fall. I mean, whatever this is, if it's the way you feel about yourself, if it's a relationship that has not turned out to be exactly how you thought it was going to be, there is this need for it to literally crumble and reapproach it from a new way. Having the Tower and the Death card in your reading is a really powerful transformation that needs to happen. And it is going to happen one way or the other. It's really just up to you whether you're going to get out of the way of it or if you are going to actually help it along. And the way you can help this transition to happen faster is to make the choice of which way you're going to go. You know, are you going to remain feeling stuck and non-motivated and feeling like, is this all there is? Because Tower is going to come in here anyways to change the way you're going to be seeing things. Or are you going to choose to, you know, make that choice between what is going to be beneficial for you and allow the Chariot to come in here and get your victory and start marching on in full direction of which way you want to go, so that you can have all the things that you are wanting and that you deserve, Scorpio. Okay, let's see. We have Three of Coins, which is collaboration. Maybe you need to make some moves where you are allowing yourself to open up to others. Strength is there. And, you know, strength is all about having to rely and trust in our courage and our ability to know that we can get through whatever it is that we have to get through, whatever burdens we've had placed on us or that we've placed on ourselves. Let's see. I can hear my puppy in the background. She's getting excited. She's going for a walk. So, okay. And then the Queen of Coins has just come out. So see, this is going to be you getting really independent and really having all the things that you are wanting and that you deserve, Scorpio. You know, it is a work in progress. You don't just go from Four of Cups to becoming the Queen of Coins. It takes progress. It takes commitment. It takes awareness of actually seeing your truth, seeing the truth of what you can do and what you can manifest, or seeing the truth in a relationship. If this is a relationship, it looks like you make a decision that is going to be for your higher good, and you are going to get your independence back, and you are going to be really self-sufficient, and you're going to take care of yourself. Because the Queen of Coins, this is earth element, and the Queen of Coins is very grounded, and she's very confident in herself. She's very loving and giving, but she takes care of herself too, and she's not afraid to put herself first. So that is a very beautiful energy to welcome in on this reading if you have been feeling quite the opposite. Okay, I'm going to try one more and see if there's anything else that Spirit wants for you. Because there's so many people, so many of you out there, you have to apply the energy to wherever fits in your life. There we go. The Lovers again. Okay, and this one. Thank you. Oh, the Sun. Okay, beautiful. So Seven of Swords is on the bottom, and that's interesting with the Lovers coming out twice. So really for Scorpio, if this is involving another person that you have been romantically involved with, there is something kind of hidden here. I am going to pull a card on that, I feel, but there is something hidden, but there's also something that is kind of a little bit sneaky. The Seven of Swords represents, you know, it does represent theft. Theft of something, actual material, or theft of, you know, someone's esteem. That can happen in relationships where you end up losing a lot of yourself in the other person. So, and this could be for cross watchers too, because maybe this has happened and it is a time for, you know, the other party to give to you with a time to give rather than take. There's a lot of different messages going here. But the Seven of Swords is a sneaky energy, and it's one that isn't trustworthy. And having the Jackal show up talking about this need for truth, for some of you, there's going to be a need for truth to come through in a relationship. You've got the Lovers twice. So what is the truth here? Is there something that your partner is hiding from you? Is there something that you're hiding from your partner? Because it can work both ways. You know, with the sun coming out, it is letting you know that everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to be, it's going to be lighter than if the sun wasn't appearing here. The sun does brighten up everything. You know, after the most wicked storm, the sun comes out and everything's beautiful. So the sun, excuse me, the sun is saying, it's all going to turn out really beautiful. You are going to feel a lot lighter. You're going to feel a lot freer, and you're going to have a lot of the things that you want in your life. But there is a decision that has to be made. There's a decision that needs to be made between two people, or there's a decision that you have to make between two ways of how you see yourself. It's up to you to figure out what is the truth here. But if you do that, and I do feel, Scorpio, you're going to be able to do that because you're very strong. Trust your intuition here. Things are going to really change quite quickly. Remember the Eight of Wands. Things are going to start to gain momentum quickly. And I think very quickly you're going to have your success starting to happen again. You're going to feel really confident again in your life. And if that means that you are having to walk away from a lover because of heavy burdens, because it has gotten to be stagnant, because there's a secret, there's something that is hidden, know that there's something better waiting for you. Death and the Tower showing up in your reading are very powerful cards. Sometimes can be a bit scary because it is so transformative. Things are usually never the same after the Tower falls. How can it be? Because you have to build a new foundation again. But it's usually built for better. It's meant to come in for the betterment of you and for those that are involved here. So, Scorpio, really interesting read. You've had quite a few readings here where there's a lot of really powerful vibrations going on. And I think it's just really time to, if you can get really clear, and don't give up. You know, don't give up on whatever this is. If it is a relationship that you need to walk away from, yes, well, you know that you know your life better than I can tell you. But the goal here is to get to the sun. The goal here is to get to the Queen of Coins, to get that independence, to believe in yourself, to find happiness again, to feel fulfilled again, and to become very emotionally centered again, where you can feel light. And you can feel excited. Let's see what's under that. Okay, we've got the 7. So you got the 7 of Swords. You've got the 7 of Cups. That's 2 sevens. 7 of Cups is, yeah, you know, a lot of options, a lot of choices. So many that it's really difficult to even make a decision. So then it becomes very cluttered in our emotions. We can't pick one. But you have to pick one. You have to pick one way of going. And underneath that is the Star. So the Star speaks of healing, renewed faith again, really renewed faith in yourself, in the divine. And it also speaks of protection and knowing that you are completely guided here on this journey. And filling in the 4 of Cups and the 10 of Wands energy is not going to stick around. Because as I said, the Tower is coming in one way or the other. And death is here as well. So the transformation is going to happen, but it is up to you on what speed you want it to kind of come into. I would say embrace. Embrace what you need to do. If there's something you got to change, you need to change it. Be truthful with yourself. Be really, really truthful and honest with yourself. Because you're going to get that clarity. You're going to get that clarity and you're going to really know how to move forward. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm going to close this reading off now for you. I hope there's something in it that, you know, makes some sense, that resonates with you. Let's pull a card from Tikashi. I love these little cards. They have beautiful, beautiful messages and meanings in them. Just always a nice way to end a reading. Lighten the energy. Bring a little focus in. Thank you so much. One card, please, for Scorpio. Purpose. Very fitting. Very fitting card, because I really do feel for a lot of you out there, this is about your purpose and that you've gotten a little off track here, emotionally and mentally. Purpose. Feel a sense of purpose in everything you do. Know that you can learn your lessons and move on. Understand that everything has a purpose. You can learn from your past, but do not dwell upon it. Move forward with purpose, even when the direction is unclear. There is a higher purpose to everything, Scorpio. There is a higher purpose to everything. So make that decision to be very honest and get clear with yourself about your purpose. You have so many beautiful gifts that you can offer the world. So don't let any misguided thoughts from you or from others, you know, get you off course. Just get really truthful and honest. Okay, so that is it. I don't think there's anything else that I need to say here, Scorpio. So with that, I wish you a beautiful remainder of October. I hope you have many blessings that come your way. You got this. You got this transformation. You're going to be so happy at the end of it. So with that, many blessings. Take care of yourself.